Hi, hope you're well and staying safe. I am following in Mr. Bevan's footsteps and producing a video of what I wish I could tell my younger self. So what some of you may not know about me is I was a young carer growing up. My mum was diagnosed with MS when I was 3, and it formed a very significant part of my life and childhood. My first memory of my mum being ill was when I was 5, and we used to walk to primary school, and she would put her hand on my shoulder or my brother's and use us as a crutch, as a walking stick, because she didn't want to be seen as weak or ill or old. And I guess that's where my self-consciousness with the disease began. When I was 11, my mum went into a wheelchair permanently, and as I went into secondary school, I was the girl with a mum in a wheelchair, and I was uncomfortable with that. I didn't want to be different. I wanted to fit in, so at weekends when I would go out on town with mum, I would always walk a little bit behind, and try to avoid people. And I grew up in a small town, and the stares, people used to stare, and they really got to me. And what I wish now, I'd have walked beside her and enjoyed the time that I had, as my mum isn't with us anymore. During year 10, I moved in, spent more time with my mum. My parents were divorced and I flitted between the two houses. But in year 10, I spent more time there. And during this time, I took on the weight of the world, and I took on responsibilities that a 14-year-old should not have. And I didn't sleep. My mum would call me constantly in the night, sometimes for little things, sometimes just to talk, and then sometimes because she was ill, and we had those nights too. And then I would have to attend school, and thankfully, I was going to say, we had carers in the day, which meant that I could always attend, but it was hard, and I spent a lot of my school life worried and anxious, and no one knew. I had a best friend who knew the whole time, and eventually a close group of friends that I did tell about it. Some members of staff knew, but very, very few. But it was something that I chose not to talk about or to share with people, and it's something that I carried with me. And all because I didn't want to be different. And then when in the summer, when I went into year 11, my mum got an infection and was hospitalised, and she never came out of hospital. She went into full-time care in a home at that stage because she required more care than I could give, and I held a lot of guilt over that for many years. But yeah, so I guess what I wish I could tell a younger me is that, and any young carer that's watching, is be proud of yourself. You are amazing. You do more getting into that school building some days than people can possibly comprehend. And be proud. Be proud of the little things that you achieve, the daily little goals. I wish I didn't kick myself over the small insignificant things that really don't matter now. And then I suppose finally it's embrace being different. It makes you interesting. It gives you a story to tell. I honestly think it made and has played a part in making me a better person. And let's face it, the world would be incredibly boring if we were all the same. So thank you very much and have a good day.